Welcome back, everybody. We have our transformational life coach, Emma Hull, joining us. Always a pleasure to have Emma here, of course. And welcome. Yes. I love your jacket.
Thank you. I did a bit Taylor Swift.
I was going to say it's her birthday, so you've really done well for you're channeling your inner Taylor Swift. Okay, it's all about Taylor Swift these last weeks, isn't it? But we're talking about change on the show today with you, Emma. I liked this topic, and we were just discussing it during the break. Is embracing change, and I know people say that. They say, "Oh yeah, okay, I need something different, or I need to change the way I do something specific in their lives." But oftentimes that can be scary or a little bit daunting when you think about change and what that will look like. So do you run into that a lot with clients, just going, "Oh, I don't know if I can do it," kind of thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one thing, change is absolutely inevitable. It's always happening. And sometimes we do want change, we're calling in change, but other times change is forced upon us and we're not looking for it.
Right.
And either way, it definitely can bring up a lot of fear for people. And coaching is something that I help guide them through. Embracing that change, shifting your mindset from seeing it as something to be afraid of to seeing it as an opportunity for expansion.
Yeah, because it can create or open up a lot of opportunities and I mean, really be that life-changing change, right?
Yeah.
So lots of tips I know that you probably have, and we have a poster that maybe will help us go through some of the steps to embracing change.
Yeah.
So this is what you've put together, Emma. Take us through it.
Yeah, so really it's just firstly that acknowledging that change is inevitable, and so it is going to happen to you anyway, and that it's normal to feel fear. Sometimes we can beat ourselves up for feeling fear, and so I wanted to normalize that and acknowledge that.
Right.
And also the fact that it can be uncomfortable, but you get to choose. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable.
Right.
And with everything, we get to choose how we go through things.
Yeah.
So accepting that change and embracing it, and if it's a change that you're not welcoming, how to let go of those memories. Perhaps, your favorite restaurant has closed and you're lamenting that you can't go there for your birthday this year. You could journal about some of your favorite experiences there and remember them fondly, but then choose to move on and move forward and see that, well, I can go to other places instead.
Yeah.
And then that really is then the next step is those small changes making a big difference and encouraging people to start acclimatizing themselves to change by actually deliberately introducing change into your life so that then when change occurs,
it's not as much of a shock. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that is kind of key. Is change is one thing, but it's the embracing that change that maybe some people struggle with. Is keeping that as if it's something that you're changing on your own, making sure that you continue on with that. Yeah. So what happens to us if we don't change? I'm sure that can be really, can affect people's lives in a negative way as well if you're not embracing that change.
Yeah, I mean, you do end up getting stuck and you can end up being bored, being boring.
Okay.
Because you're that person that's always saying the same thing, and you're always doing the same thing. Like life becomes very monotonous if you don't change. And absolutely, there is comfort in routine, but the world is changing. I mean, look at how much AI is changing. Next year is going to be insane for AI. If you're resisting that, now's the time to start embracing it and seeing how you can help that to make your life more efficient. Because if we don't embrace change and we don't move forward, we're left behind, we're left out, and you're missing out on all these incredible opportunities that become available when you do say yes.
Yeah. No, it makes so much sense. I like this segment with you, Emma, as we head towards the new year, because I think that's a fresh start for a lot of people, and maybe this is something that they can work on.
Yeah, like what change would you like to welcome in for the new year, and what are you ready to let go and say goodbye and thank you and and thinking about the space that that's going to open up for you.
Love that. Thank you, Emma. Always a pleasure. Lifeuntethered.com for more information. Of course, Facebook, Instagram there as well. And we're back in just a moment.